Hey everybody, Matter here. Welcome to part 2 of our tier list ranking videos. This is my husband, Mark. If you've not seen part 1, where he ranks waifus as chosen by you guys, I will have it linked somewhere on screen and down below as well, so you can see which waifu was his ultimate. But today, we are going to be, well, me. I'm ranking husbandos, just me, not you. So don't worry, you're not ranking guys. That's me.
Yeah, I don't want to.
So these husbandos were selected. They were curated by you guys. So I asked you a little while ago for some suggestions. I kind of picked some options, and Mark, you also added a couple of extras, right? Like kind of your own selections?
Yeah, a few extras.
Okay. Not too crazy, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I'm very excited because the last time I did this, it was a lot of fun. So I'm really excited to look at some hot guys. Okay.
Wow.
Let's get into it. All right. So before we actually get into the guys, that I could have phrased that better. Let's go and let's just check out the tier list really quick. So we have at the very top, basically what our S tier is going to be the ultimate husbando. I can only have one. So I have to really be selective about that top tier. And then at the bottom, A tier is side piece. So that's like very, very good, but not quite top. And then the B tier is one night stand. C tier is looking respectfully, and the D tier is hard pass. So I think I've got everything explained now. So now let's check out what guys we have selected. All right, so
if we're going in the specific order, we're going with Gintoki first. Gintoki.
Okay. Now what's
Gintoki?
I've never heard of him. I've never heard of him. What is he from?
Gintoki Sakata.
Okay.
Wow.
Don't worry, you'll probably mispronounce some names like I did last week. I know I mispronounced some names, guys. I'm sorry. You know I'm bad with names. I apologize. So Gintoki, okay.
Gintoki Sakata is from Gintama.
Gintama. Well, the first picture, I mean, already, he's got a cat. It looks like he's saving a cat. He doesn't look very happy, though. I don't know, he looks... I'm getting conflicting feelings with this picture because he looks kind of douchey, but he's got a cat, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the hair. Like the actual... I don't know. He's got...
Really? The hair?
Okay, I like the scruffiness. This is something... I know. This is something that I talked about in my first ranking. I love a good scruffy hair. Just kind of run your fingers through it. But I feel like the white hair with... I don't know, in his eyes... Oh my god, no. Jesus. No. That's worse. He looks... horrifying.
Well, that's his goofy face.
Okay, I guess.
You gotta keep in mind with this anime, it's a little bit of a comedy well as
okay.
Other
so
things.
I'm getting real whiplash. The first one he looks so serious, and this one he looks very So he seems like a character who's a little bit... He doesn't take things very seriously. I don't like his eyes though. They're piercing into my soul and not in a good way. The hair's okay. I like the hair better in this picture, but can we go to another picture, please? Oh my god, it's just getting worse.
Okay.
So very immature. He's reading a manga, it looks like. So he looks... Is he of age? He looks kind of like a kid. Maybe it's just the whole picking his nose reading a manga.
No, he's definitely of age.
Okay.
He is lower or high 20s.
Okay. Oh, wow. Wouldn't expect him to be that old.
I think he's 28.
Oh, okay. I gotta say, I'm not too impressed with what I'm seeing so far. I got, like, the pictures just get progressively worse. I'm almost afraid to see what the next... Oh, okay. Well, that's a nice picture. But that's a nice picture. That's fan art, though. That is
fan art.
Yeah.
I love fan art for that because they do bring out the best of the character.
I know, but I feel like it's kind of an unrealistic expectation of what the character actually is. It's like they're showing their best version of them. But I'm like, is that truly who they are? It's cute.
This is true. Fan art does bring out the best version of the character.
Yeah.
but that is the character. That is the version of the character that you're looking for in these kinds of videos, is it not?
That's true. Okay. All right. What's the next picture? Do we have any other ones?
I love this photo.
That's a really nice photo. Yeah. If like all the rest of the pictures were like that, he would easily be going up. So before I rank him, I do kind of have an idea of where I want to put him. I'll give like my idea of who I think he is as a character based off the few pictures I saw, and then you can let me know how accurate.
From what you see. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely seeing he's a goofy character.
Yes.
I'm guessing he's probably the main character.
Yes.
And he's got a sword from what I saw, so he's a fighter. He's got the bandage on his hand. So I have a feeling like he doesn't take things too seriously. He's a little bit maybe lazy, a little bit laid back, but maybe like as the story progresses, he, I don't know, gets more like, becomes more serious and becomes stronger. I don't know, like that goofy, really? Yeah. Well, I mean, the pictures kind of gave me that goofy protagonist vibe who, you know, matures as the story goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right.
He is basically the lazy character. He owns his business.
Okay, he's a business owner. That's positive. So, okay.
He owns his business, but it is more so like an odd jobs kind of business.
Okay.
So him and two others, they go out and do odd jobs and successfully complete them, and they make their money that way.
Okay. I like a self-starter. I like an entrepreneur. But I can't get past those pictures. I'm sorry. The fan art was very nice, but he seems a little too goofy for my taste. And once again, the hair's nice. I would go with a different color.
You like the messy hair?
I like the messy hair. The eyes freak me out. I don't like them.
Well, that's with a lot of animes in general.
I know. Okay, you know what? That's my opinion though.
That's fine.
I don't like his eyes, so I'm gonna put him at a one-night stand.
One night stand.
One night stand.
All right, we're gonna move him up to one night stand.
All right. Now the thing is too, I can move things around as I see fit, so they're not locked in. So we'll see.
Based on his character, I think he would be up, but that's up to you at that point.
So I like how at the beginning I said it wasn't going to be both of us ranking, but I think you kind of will have your opinions. I think you will be ranking with me.
No. This is entirely your ranking.
Okay. All right.
I'm just giving my opinion as of after every character.
I like that. I'll get your. You know what? I gave my opinion in the other one as well, so you're more than welcome to tell me where you would put the characters.
Okay.
Okay. So who's the next character?
So the next character is Kenzo Tenma from the series of Monster.
Oh, okay. This is a character that
you know him?
No, I've never seen it. I know of him because from the first Husbando video that we did, when I gushed about Kogami for about 5 minutes.
Are they of the same series?
No, they're not. No, Kogami's from Psycho-Pass. But I talked about how I like my type seems to be kind of like, there's another character that was on the Husbando list that was kind of like the tall, dark, handsome, tired detective type. And when I mentioned that was kind of my type, a couple of people in the comments were like, oh, she'd really like this character from Monster, and I think this is who that is.
Okay.
Yes, so he seems like, based on what my viewers have told me, that he might be kind of my type, so we'll see.
Let's pull up some Kenzo pictures here, and let's see what he looks like for you.
Oh.
So there, he has a bird on his arm.
I like how all the first pictures are with animals. It's like you're softening me up to the characters. You know, the way to my heart is...
I know you.
Yeah, characters who... Okay. Like that can maybe like stoic and tough, but also have a soft side to them. That's my type, apparently.
Stoic, tough, sure.
Hey, he's definitely drawn more realistically than I'm sure a lot of the other characters are going to be, and I appreciate that, actually.
Well, also take into consideration this is an older anime.
Okay.
The animation style compared to what it is now is a huge difference.
I like it. I miss that style of the more realistic characters.
As do I, honestly.
Okay, so first, hair's a little long. Now, I did say I do like some scruffy hair. For me personally, on a guy, that might be, it's a little long, but it's not bad. And I do like, he looks like a regular person. And I kind of appreciate that. Okay, what else do we have? Good start.
I'm jealous on his hair because I cannot grow hair that thick. But regardless.
All right, let's see some other pictures. Good start.
Picture number 2. Let's go.
Oh wow, he looks very different.
Some shorter hair.
Yeah.
This is in his earlier times.
I was gonna say, I bet something happened. Okay, so here's just from these 2 pictures.
Okay.
And based on what people have told me about him, I'm guessing he probably was like a very maybe uptight, well done up, put together character, maybe suffered some sort of tragedy, and then just ended up maybe like falling off a bit and being a little bit more like scruffy, not taking care of himself, that kind of. So this is like the early time his hair was shorter. He looks very put together, happier.
Yes.
So that's maybe, and I'm like, God, I'm a sucker for a character with a tragic backstory, if that's the case.
He's happier, sure, in this, but this is also, think of it as a juvenile state.
Oh.
He doesn't know what's going on in the society.
Okay, so he's naive.
He's naive, exactly.
So he learns about...
And then it comes to this, where he's long hair, and he's realizing, like, this world is, pardon my language, fucked up.
That's how we're all probably feeling a little bit right now. The world is fucked. Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so there's the short hair again. I actually, you know what? I said how I kind of like I found that the hair was a little too long at first, but I feel like it suits him better. As I'm looking at the shorter hair, I feel like the longer hair, the more casual clothes maybe suits him a little bit better.
Okay.
Yes, definitely more smiley with, back in the day. Weren't we all, when we were young and innocent and naive to the world?
And Kenzo, number 4.
Okay. All right, so there we go.
Starting to grow the longer hair.
Mm-hmm. So what I am getting from this is I do prefer the longer hair, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. What he's missing, though, is he's missing... It's such a small thing that I love in these kinds of characters that Kogami had a lot, was that the tie that was just a little bit off-kilter.
Oh,
I love that look.
okay.
Yeah. Just like, he's just missing that. He's not looking tired enough for me, apparently.
I do have one more picture, which it's not much more, but...
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's the hair and the
Holy
stuff.
shit. Here I was talking about, like, he's not quite fucked up enough for me. There we go. We even got a little bit of stubble as well.
We got the stubble. We got the long hair. I'm pretty sure this is close to the end result of Kenzo.
Okay.
And
there we go.
He has seen some shit.
Yes.
He has been through shit.
Yes.
And he has he's now expressing it.
This is what apparently. I like broken men, I guess.
So also on backstory of Kenzo.
Yes.
He is a skilled neurosurgeon.
Ooh, so he was making some money.
So, in experience from, or in seeing these pictures
okay,
so
because that
far,
first picture, he was a doctor. Yeah,
exactly. From short hair to long hair.
Okay, because I was thinking detective, because that's what it made it seem like based on what people were saying. I was like, oh, he's going to be like a police officer or detective. No. But okay, so he was a surgeon.
This man's a doctor.
Oh, he's a
he
doctor.
makes money.
Oh, even better.
Skilled neurosurgeon, believes all lives are equal and does his best to save the lives of everyone he can.
Oh, I think we're going to have to put him up on Ultimate Husbando for now.
Are you serious?
Yes,
really?
I am.
Okay.
You guys were right, I guess, about the monster thing. I love a guy with morals.
Okay, fine. The next one.
All right, what's the next? I didn't think that was going to happen so soon.
So the next character is Jinshi.
I have no idea. What's that from?
Jinshi is from Apothecary Diaries.
Don't know anything about it.
Another show that I have not watched as well.
Yeah.
It was on your list.
Okay, hello.
Yes.
Wow.
Deal with this picture first.
Sweaty. Now, okay. A lot to take in here.
So I could not find a whole lot of information on Jinshi himself.
Okay. He's mysterious.
He is a little bit of a mysterious character.
Okay, so
I need to watch this anime to actually be able to understand him.
Okay. Well, you don't need to go that deep diving in. I appreciate you.
I will, but not right now, obviously, because We're doing this video.
Yeah.
Right now.
I know. All right. So what I'm getting from this is it looks like he is maybe a martial artist of some kind. He's got like the stick. I like the eyes are very nice. We're jumping from very realistic to like very standard anime man with the purple hair, purple eyes.
Yes.
He looks like he's got longer hair, and I'm not a long-haired on men kind of. That's not really my vibe. This is just one picture left, so let's see some more.
Okay. From Jinshi, from the photos that I've seen or the pictures that I've seen, he's very feudal Japan.
Okay.
As such. Okay. Very feudal Japan.
Now, yes, he has a very kind face. He's
very much so.
He's holding a book, so I'm guessing he's studious. He's very intelligent. I'm gonna say that he is, I don't know, very patient, very, very gentle. Now we're seeing more of the body, which is covered up a lot, so I can't really get too much from that. But I guess he's probably pretty toned, because he seems like he works out. Yeah, we're getting more of the long hair, and I'm not crazy about it.
Feudal Japan.
Yeah, it's to be expected. Right? That's the style, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
So, feudal Japan, he is of high class.
Oh, high class.
High class. I mean, looking at his apparel, he's got a kimono.
Yeah.
He is high class,
he looks
seniority.
Looks very put together. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
High class society, I should say. He's very well put together.
Yeah, well, yeah, he is. Well, that's very nice eyes. Very silky hair. Jealous of the hair. Sparkles. Oh my god, he's true. Like, oh, he's so cute.
He has a very nice smile.
He does have a nice and long eyelashes too. My goodness, he's very pretty. It's very cute. Do you have any other pictures?
One more picture.
Okay. And he just has a very nice face. No, he's very, very nice looking. Now I gave my description about how I feel like he's probably very well read, he seems very kind and gentle, but can kick ass if he needs to.
Very well put together.
Yeah.
And he's of high society.
Oh, yeah. All right, I think I've made my decision.
Where are you gonna put him?
I'm gonna put him in side piece.
A side piece?
Yeah.
Sorry, Kenshi.
Hey, that's pretty high up, okay?
It's true.
I know.
You're going side piece, bud.
Yeah, that's...
So, let's continue.
Okay.
Next is something I have watched. Is Vash.
I have seen it too. Now I haven't seen the new one. But I watched the OG Trigun.
You watched the OG?
I loved it in high school. Yes. So I actually have an opinion. Now I'm
surprised.
Now this is going to be...
Because this is an old school anime, especially back then.
I know.
Very old school.
I know it is.
I love that you've watched that.
I know. Now, it's been a long time, so my memories of the old one, that's the one. There. Oh, yeah.
That's an old
Yes,
image.
But...
And a very... As from a guy, that's a hot image.
Yes, it is. Because the thing is, all right, before we look at some more pictures, I got to kind of give some backstory.
No.
Now, I really liked Trigun back in high school. And it's been a long time. I basically watched it last time in high school, so I'm very rusty. But I do remember Vash. He's just such a fun character.
He is.
He's so fun. Now, his super spiky hair... The little glasses, in terms of attractiveness, wasn't into it, but I saw this picture back in the day, and I was like, whoa, yes. I was like, when I saw the scar, oh, I love a good scar.
Oh, he's blasted.
Oh, I love a good scar. With the hair down, like, he looks serious in that picture, like that. I'm like, yes. I didn't quite get it until I saw that, and I'm like, now I get it. Now, I know there's the remake of Vash, and I see the picture you've got is one of the newer versions of him.
Yes.
I gotta say, I really like it. I do.
You like the new?
I like it, yeah.
Really?
I know some people might be purists and they might not be into the remake of it. They might say he looks a little too like maybe Gen Z or whatever. Like they're doing like, here's our cool updated version of him. And I know a lot of people probably are iffy about it. I like it personally. That might be controversial. I love Vash. I love the old school one. I love his personality. But, like, I didn't find his overall look very attractive, personally.
Now, here's my opinion on that.
Here we go.
Between old and new.
Yeah.
Vash old is very classic.
It is.
Very
It's iconic.
iconic and
Yes,
very
it is.
trusted and well appreciated anime back in the day.
I know.
Now, the new anime,
Yeah.
as much as I love it as well, it's very much so with the new animation style where it's kind of 3D animation.
Yeah, I know you're not a big fan of that. But if we're just talking pure, like, just the look, attractiveness wise. Speaking of which, show me more pictures. We're stuck on this picture.
We're getting to it. We're getting to it.
I want to see some of the new ones.
As much as I do love the old, the new is also the new is also very nice.
That's fan art, but it's unlike the first guy. I feel like this captures the essence of him a little bit better, and it's not that far removed.
I love
the hair.
For this.
I love the hair. Oh, it's so good.
Swing this way, but goddamn. Anyways,
well, I'm learning some things. But yeah, I really like I like that it kind of has some similarities to the old look. Like it's got the red coat, the glasses, just a different version.
Well, and that's exactly it. And there's the old look right there, right?
Hey, he's cute.
He's got the spiky hair.
He's
got
cute.
a very exactly.
The old Vash is very cute.
Yes.
He's very childlike. And he's just very entertaining.
I was just gonna say juvenile.
He's very fun. And I know I kind of blasted the first guy for like being immature, and Vash is very immature. I don't know what. Maybe it's because I've seen this anime. Maybe if I watched what's it called, Gintama. If I watched it, maybe I would be like, oh, I'm charmed by him.
You know, we're gonna watch Gintama together.
We'll see. But yeah, I just find him like childish, charming. That's not. I don't know.
It's a juvenile charming.
He's got a boyish charm to him. That's what it
exactly
is. Yeah,
a boyish charm.
Yes,
exactly.
All right, now let's see some of the new Vash. Like that looks good. I know you're not a fan of the animation style, but like I like it. I feel like it shows the expressiveness in the face quite a bit. It's not quite on the same level of like Arcane, but Arcane is kind of like that same. It's something different, but you can really see the expressions in the face. And I'm getting it from it. It's like I don't know. It's just more realistic to me. Like it doesn't look kind of goofy anime. It looks I don't know. Like I can get more of a realistic vibe and emotion out of it. And yeah, I really like, and I like the earring too. It's just really cool.
Like I love the look of Vash in this. It's the animation that really throws me off.
I know. And let me just go back and just compare. What I also love, it's just a weird little thing that is just, I don't know why, I just really like it. I like the dark eyebrows against the blonde hair. It just, I don't know, because like the eyebrows are such an expressive thing and they just stand out even more. That's another little thing I really like about the character. Okay, so here we've got the comparison. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, when I look side by side, just attractiveness wise, I gotta go with the new one. And I have to assume, I haven't seen the new version, but I have to assume they probably kept his personality pretty intact.
I've seen the new version, and his personality is pretty much the exact same.
All right, so if we're going based on that, and like, I have just a nostalgic love for this character, is he gonna be my new husbando?
Wow.
Oh, okay, you know what? No. What we're gonna do, okay, so I'm not gonna make the final decision till the end. So we're gonna stick Vash up on Ultimate Husbando. He's gonna stay there for now. There's gonna be a decision made. I know, at the end, only one can remain, but he's gonna stay there for now. Okay, all right, next.
Who do we got? We have Roy Mustang.
Okay, guys, don't come for me. I have not seen Full Metal Alchemist. I'm sorry. It's a classic. I know. And this is a character that you guys have been... I know. This is a character that people have been wanting me to put on the list. They wanted me to put on the first list, so he's finally up today.
Roy Mustang. The boy band of the entire fucking series.
The boy band? Boy band member?
Yeah, close enough.
Okay. All right. He's got drip.
He's got.
I appreciate that you're actually giving
There
me.
you go.
I appreciate you're giving me a full body shot because we've been lacking those. I've not been able to really appreciate
Honestly,
the full
it's hard to
bodiness.
find full body shots.
I guess for guys it's easier or harder to find than
It's
for
harder to
girls,
find,
unless they're meant to be sexualized. Which
I mean,
a lot of these characters are not. Yeah, that's fair. But no, this is a good shot. He looks confident. He looks strong.
He is a very confident man.
Yes. That's a good shot. Is that fan art though?
This is a fan art, yes.
Okay. No, he's like, I like that he looks powerful. He pulls his glove a lot. I know. I'm guessing, does he like, is his power contained if he takes off the glove? Basically, it's like he's containing his power. Once the glove comes off, it's like it's on.
More so, yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing it's like he seems very like serious.
Once the gloves come off,
yeah. Okay.
You're in for business.
Well, yeah, it's like he's got electric abilities.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's more of a fire user.
Oh, okay. All right, so
he's hot.
Oh, he's hot. He's spicy.
Yeah.
All right, so like I like the kind of idea of like he looks kind of serious. Oh, we got a little bit of a little stomach shot there.
Some abs.
Yeah. No, I'm liking it. Yeah, so he seems like quite serious, but obviously he can kick ass, and it's just like he keeps himself contained, so I imagine he probably has like very good self-control. But then once he can let loose, like he just goes all out, and like, ooh, I kind of like that. I like the idea of kind of like someone who they know that they're strong, but they don't show it. It's kind of like
it's a self-control, but he's been trained that way. It's not necessarily self-control, but it's more or less like he's like a soldier that way. Exactly.
Okay, I like the soldier outfit. Yeah, so I love a man in uniform. Yeah, no, I'm liking it so far. Yeah,
just a
very serious
nice facial picture.
Very serious man though.
Well, he is.
Yeah, but I do like the idea of like, oh, he can let loose on you when he wants to. Oh, okay.
And
there's a smiling face. Okay. So he's not serious all the time.
No, exactly.
Okay. So he's got a good job, obviously. He's a soldier. He looks like he's maybe high up.
He is. Yeah. He commands his own force.
Ooh, man with power. But I'm guessing he's probably like, I see him as being well respected. He doesn't abuse his power, and he's like an upstanding person with morals. That's where I'm getting from this. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I like that. Shit. I gotta be more selective. Oh, do we have any other pictures?
No, that is it.
Ugh. All right. Ooh.
Deal with what you got.
Can I do 3 photos? All right. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're gonna stick him up on Husband. I'm not. Sure? Yeah. No. Put him up on Husband.
You want to say things?
No. I can move things around. I know I'm not being picky right now. Stop fucking around with it. I know, guys. I'm not being very picky. You guys just given me some good options. That speaks to you guys. Okay, what's the next one on the list here?
Next one is Ferdinand from Ascendants of a Bookworm. Another anime I've never watched.
Never heard of it. Okay.
Neither has she.
No, never even heard of it before. Yeah, so
thank you guys for this recommendation.
Yeah. All right. Let's see some pictures. From the first picture, I can tell like I don't, unless you get some really good shots. Unless this is not a good shot. I'm like I'm not very impressed with what I'm seeing right now.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, like
he's a soldier. It is an older anime, so keep this in mind.
I don't like the hair. He's giving me James from Pokemon, and I don't like it.
I see that now. Oh my god.
It's like James if his hair got wet and it just kind of like he just had a shower. It's
and a
James.
Lighter blue.
It's James.
It is.
It's just James from Pokemon as a soldier. You can't unsee it now. He's sparkly. Okay.
I mean, he has a crown there.
Yeah. I can't get past it. I'm sorry. Like, I just first impression and I just...
He also owns a winged lion.
Ooh, okay. Just leaning more into the Pokemon comparison,
right?
Let's be honest here.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, he's just not giving me much here.
Okay. And we'll go to the final picture before I describe him.
Okay, I apologize to whoever suggested him.
So he is a knight.
Yes.
And
goofy looking.
Little bit.
Even him in his like knight outfit looks goofy. Sorry, he's just not giving me much here. I'm not gonna say hard pass. I'll say looking respectfully. Because he's got the blue hair, that's gonna stand out, but I'm sorry. I'll look respectfully if he's flying by on like a winged lion or whatever the fuck it was.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
fair.
That's cool. But no, I know attractiveness wise, as soon as I made that James comparison, it was over. Like I can't come back from that.
Well,
so,
and that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Like you see that, and you can't fucking.
Yeah, I can't unsee it.
Exactly,
So.
you can't unsee that.
Okay.
Continuing.
Yeah. Oh come on, man.
What?
We got another husbando. It's fucking Howl from Howl's Moving Castle.
You don't have to choose it.
I'm gonna look so like not picky at all, but you put like you put the
hey,
guy.
that's not me. That's them.
I know you put the guy. The guy everyone picks as their.
You guys did this for her.
Oh, Howl. You might as well just put him up on Husbando right now.
No.
I'm gonna look at the pictures, but
you're gonna look at the pictures.
I mean, I'll look at the pictures. I know what he looks like, but I'll look at the pictures.
I know you do, but.
Oh man.
And you do know that he's got two different looks.
Yes, I prefer the. Oh, they're both very nice. I do.
Where the fuck are you? There you are.
I do prefer the dark
blonde.
Yeah, I do prefer the darker hair. I like when he's kind of like the bird. Is pretty cool.
So what do you see different between this and the other?
This is like more flashy. Like this, I know he's like trying to be very
Princy.
Like yeah, he's trying to show off. Like look at how handsome I am with like my fancy clothes and my blonde hair and now blue eyes. I don't know. I like the darker hair because I feel like it's just more. It's more natural.
Okay.
But I mean, he's got his own house, and it's so cozy,
well,
and it's so nice. Yeah, he's got a castle. He's got a castle,
and it moves. And you can live anywhere the fuck you want.
Anywhere, and he knows magic, and he's very like
And that's a great shot right there.
Yeah, he's
very fun.
Now here I am talking about how I'm not big on the long hair, but I mean,
that's a very cool shot.
Can be immature and he can be lazy and he like kind of avoids conflict and just I don't know, he's just like it seems like he doesn't really have responsibilities. He's a little it's just like that kind of very boyish.
He's kind of aloof.
He's charming, but it's kind of like a superficial charm. He's a bit of a fuckboy, but no. But then like he as you know, with Sophie, he becomes a much more mature character.
He's gonna stick with Sophie for the end of his.
I'm not Sophie though.
I know.
I have to assume I'm. I guess I have to assume I'm her.
If you were Sophie.
If I was Sophie, yes.
He's gonna stick with Sophie. Until the end of her life.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna live on and on and on.
That's true.
But is he going to be committed to Sophie?
Yeah.
And so, like in the anime we've seen, in the movie we've seen, he's very committed to Sophie. Yeah. He's shown and he's expressed that.
Yeah, I guess you just have to hope that when you do these, are you gonna be that girl, you know?
No, that's exactly it. Are you gonna be that girl?
I wanna be. We'll put him up. No, we'll put him up of Husbando for now. This is...
You got 4 in the Husbando.
I know. I'm gonna have to make a tough choice.
You got 4 people here. You're gonna have to move someone, like 3 of them down now.
Can I not be polyamorous? All right. Anyway, okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay.
Yeah. We are looking at Griffith.
Hard pass.
Wow, that was quick.
I've never seen Berserk, but I know what he's done. I have an idea of what he's done. He is a monster. He is horrible.
Later in his story, yes.
I don't care.
He switches from good to bad. What do you know of the good?
Not much, because everyone always talks about the bad, and that's all I need to know.
Okay.
He does, once again, Berserk, another one, classic. I know, I should watch it. I know I should watch it, but even as someone who is like a pretty casual, anime enjoyer. I know about Berserk. I know about Griffith. I know he's like one of the most morally, gray, I feel like, as being generous characters there. Like, the things he's done is, irredeemable. So I have
later, yes. Yeah. And later in his story, definitely.
All right, let's just see the pictures. I mean, I don't think it's going to change my mind. Also,
it is an older anime, so I guarantee the pictures are not necessarily going to do him justice.
I know what Griffith looks like, and I know he's not my type. He's got the long hair. Very feminine looking.
He's got a very feminine look.
Yeah.
Much like our previous character, not Kenzo.
Well, the thing is, there's a guy from the Apothecary one. He's also a little feminine looking, but in a different way.
Yes.
Griffith is in a way that I'm just like, it's not for me. I don't find it attractive. And I know he is supposed to be a beautiful character. Oh God, yeah, the eyes. Wow, they're even worse than I remember.
He's got very sharp.
He does.
Eyes. Yeah. Like his stare.
I feel like I could just look at him and also, even without knowing, like, look at that.
His look can kill.
Yeah, look at that face. Like, he absolutely, like, that is not a face to be trusted. Yeah, I feel like we don't really need to go into much more than that. We're gonna have him at a hard pass.
Okay.
Right.
Done deal. Hard pass.
I had too many husbandos. We needed to eventually go the other way.
You do.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So next on the list, this guy, which is Dio.
Oh, Dio from JoJo's.
If you don't know Dio,
God, another one I haven't seen, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I know of Dio because he says his name all the time, and he's evil, right? Like, he's a villain.
He is a villain.
And also, I don't find the characters of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, just the art style, to be attractive at all.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is very bizarre.
Yeah.
Hence the title.
Yeah.
And the art style, as much as
it's cool.
It is cool.
It's very artistic. It's very stylish.
Yes. It is very also, at the same time, very...
Out there. Yeah. So I can just, even without knowing he's a villain... Now, there's the guy with the hat. Sometimes he can look attractive. His name Jotaro. Like, he can look attractive in some of the, shots I've seen. But yeah, Dio is just, from what I know, he's evil. He's a villain. He says his name all the time.
All the freaking time.
I don't want to be with a man who's like Pokemon, who just can only say his name.
Look at those abs.
No. Look at these pictures. I'm like, no. They're too... This is another thing I talked about in the Husbando video. I don't like a guy who's too muscular. And the characters in this are they're just muscles. Okay. So we're going to put Dio also...
That is every character in JoJo.
Exactly. So we're going to put Dio hard pass as well.
Hard pass?
Hard pass.
Okay, well, I'm going to go through the other pictures first.
Okay.
That picture?
That's better. But that's not... Once again...
back muscles?
That's... Well, even too many muscles... Ugh.
That's not so much.
Yeah, no. See, he's got like 12 abs. What the fuck?
Anyway,
just unrealistic body expectations. No, thank you. Hard pass for Dio.
Okay, hard pass for Dio. And you know what?
Yeah.
Respectively so, he should be there.
Yeah.
He's a very evil character.
Yep.
Okay, next up is...
Hey, Kakashi.
One of my favorite characters.
Kakashi. I actually know him because...
I'm a huge Naruto fan.
Yeah. I was in high school. Now, it's been a long time. I watched a little bit of the anime and I read the manga.
Okay.
Not all of it, obviously, but I know Kakashi. This is another character I actually do know. And I see, yes, we can actually... Now, he was like our OG Gojo.
Yes.
So, yeah, he was like the one kind of hiding the face a little bit.
I was
very attractive. The white hair, the spiky white hair. This was my generation's Gojo. And he's got a scar. And he's a teacher.
How many times have you ever seen this character without a mask?
Exactly. He's so mysterious.
It's mysterious, and there are so few times that you actually see him without a mask.
Exactly, so you appreciate it when you do see it.
I can count on two hands how many times he does not have a mask on.
Yeah. And he's a goofy, like he can be serious, but he's goofy. Now, the one thing is reading those books around the kids, a little weird. He shouldn't be reading smut around children. I was like, that's just my thought. I was like, But it's nothing too, I mean, after dealing with Dio and Griffith, that's nothing in comparison.
Exactly.
But no, I really like Kakashi. I do like...
He has a whole lot of emotion towards his pupils.
Yes, and I do like that. I like a guy who's good with kids.
Just because he reads smut does not mean he's a bad character.
There's way more perverted characters in Naruto, so don't worry. Yeah, so don't worry about that.
Jiraiya.
I know, but I was saying she's a little pervy, but nothing too bad. Nothing too bad in comparison. No, I like him. I like he's a teacher. He's good with the kids. He cares about them, but he can be stern with them. He can be harsh with them, but that's because he cares about them. And he's got the dogs. I forgot about the dogs. Ugh. Yeah. No. I really like him. Okay, I have to be more selective. We're not going to put him up on Husbando. We will definitely put Kakashi up on side piece, though.
Kakashi would be my Husbando.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Spoilers. All right. Who's next?
Next is Gilgamesh. Do you really like Gilgamesh?
Oh, hates that I like. I know.
You hate that he likes
as a person, he's a spirit. He's not an actual person, but he's a despicable. He wants to basically enslave everyone. He's entitled. He believes oh god damn, he's so fucking hot. Oh my god, I hate it.
This is what I gotta deal with.
I hate it that
this is what I gotta deal with.
I hate that he's so hot because he's a terrible person and he just sees himself as like above everybody, and he's like feels like he's entitled to everything in the world, and he's just and
he's very, very egotistical.
He is
very self-centered.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm learning from this is basically Dio and Griffith just weren't hot enough, because then they can be forgiven a little bit more. I want to see some more pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I just love now,
he has a boyish charm.
He does. Now, I don't like when he's got the gold plated, like the armor with the hair spike. It's kind of like maybe a little bit, I just don't like the spiky hair. So this is kind of a similar thing like with Vash, where I'm not a fan of the spiky hair. I don't find it attractive. But when he's got his hair down, oh, it's so good. And when he's got like that black coat on with that black jacket, his casual look. Oh my god, when I was playing Fate, like when I was playing the visual novel, every time he came in looking like that with that jacket and the hair down, I was like, god damn it. I had to stop and stare every time. Oh, he's just so hot. In terms of like attractiveness, so far he's the tops for me. Like just pure attractiveness, yeah. And I'm not usually into the blondes either. So just because I know he would probably just enslave me or kill me, we're gonna put him at a one-night stand.
Okay.
And even that feels dangerous. I feel like I should just pass or look respectively. I feel like I should stay as far away from him as possible, but he's kind of like that devil fruit. You're just like, ugh, just one time. Just one time. Yeah, just pure attractiveness. So far, he's, for me, so far, nothing compares. But yeah, he's a horrible person, but he's very pretty.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get...
Okay, next.
So, next character, Frankie Franklin. From
the Spy Family?
From Spy Family.
Oh my god.
Last series that we did this.
Yes.
You chose Lloyd Forger.
Yes. Spoilers, if you guys didn't watch my first one, yes, Lloyd was my ultimate husbando. Yes.
So I did pick another character from Spy Family, which is a little underrated.
Poor forgotten Frankie.
Franklin, or Frankie Franklin.
I like Frankie.
He's a very good character. He's very good with kids.
Yeah, I would say I love his episodes where he's like babysitting Anya.
And this is him in disguise.
Yes.
So he doesn't look like
he can, and that's the thing. He can disguise himself. He can disguise himself, so I can make him what I want him to be.
Wow.
Because I'm not crazy about his initial look personally. He's definitely your standard comedic character. He is good with kids. I love him. His interactions with Anya, very cute. And he's just very funny. He's a little guy. He's just a little guy. He's a little bean.
He's short. Okay, yeah, I get that.
He's a little bean.
He's a good character.
He is a good character.
He's very...
Now here's the thing, though. He gets all up in his emotions too much. He basically falls for women, and he just becomes obsessed.
He's just looking for love.
I know, but that's the thing is, like, I feel like he's a little wishy-washy, you know? It's like,
fair.
He falls fast and hard, but, like, that's not sustainable.
That's fair.
So even now, I know, like, I could be... I know, it's very cute.
So cute.
It's very cute. Now, I could, like, just be like, oh, he's short. I'm not a fan of how he looks. But I'm also thinking personality-wise, I feel like he's more of a friend. Just because I feel like he has unrealistic expectations. He basically sees a woman and imagines his whole life with them. That's not healthy. There we go. So I'm thinking rationally here. So for that reason, I will say a respective hard pass.
Oh. Respective hard pass.
Unlike the other two who were bad guys and like absolutely not. He's someone I would have around as a friend. Oh, Frankie is at the top of my hard pass. So he's like the most likely to move out of hard pass. I can at least do him the honor of putting him above like the scumbags in the hard pass. So there we go. That's that. Okay, who's next?
Wow. All right, next is a character from JJK.
Oh, JJK. Now they know how to do some nice looking men. Wow. They do. Am I wrong?
So,
Nanami
Kento.
Okay, so last time I did Toji and I did Gojo.
And he did Gojo.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So now this guy,
Nanami Kento, I feel like it.
Yeah.
Let me speak.
Sorry.
Nanami Kento, I feel like, is the business class, very respective look to him.
He looks nice.
He's
Sorry,
like she said, he is very respective looking.
I appreciate a guy who has a good fashion sense.
He does.
Yeah, he does. He's got the tie. We haven't really had the tie. I love a guy with a tie. And he's like kind of loosening it a bit, like he's about to get into a fight.
The tie is one thing he does use with a fight, too.
He could do some other things with that tie. Anyway, so I like the suspenders as well. I'm not big on the glasses.
The glasses are definitely...
they're a choice.
A choice, yes.
I like the hair, though. Once again, I like blondes more than I thought I do. It's like I say that I don't, and then I tend to put them pretty high up on my list.
I'm not bleaching my hair.
No. Now, it's like he's got a little bit too much of a sharp jawline. I know it's a weird thing to say, but like the cheeks and the jaw, I know it's a weird thing to say, but like they're very sharp. He's got like...
That's anime characters in general.
Yes, yeah. He just has a very harsh face.
If anything, I feel like he's got more of a manly face.
Yeah, he does. But it's like the cheekbones, they look like they could just slice you.
Yeah, but compared to like some of the other characters like Jinshi or Ferdinand, for example, they have a lot more of a I don't want to say girlish feature.
They have soft features. So it is nice to also go, I can appreciate all sides. I do appreciate like the sharpness. It's just a little jarring at first, but you get used to it.
Yeah.
I really like his style. I like the hair. He looks badass. Now, I will say I've seen that one shot, and I don't know if you have the picture. It's the one where he's holding the guy by his hair, and he's looking at him. And if you don't have it, I will insert it. And that just awakened something in me when I saw that picture. I was like, oh.
Wow.
So...
yeah, I don't have that picture.
I'm going to put it in. You guys probably...
You're going to have to find that yourself.
It's a very popular picture, but no, I like him. Now, he does seem quite serious.
He is definitely a serious character. Mm-hmm. He takes his job very seriously.
Yeah.
And considering that they are spirit hunters, essentially, he is very, very much into his job.
Okay. Maybe a little too into his job. Maybe he doesn't have time for relationships. Now, here's the thing. I talked about how I like kind of a tired detective. But the thing is, but at the same time, I say I would like that, but I think realistically, I would hate that because I do like to have my downtime with my significant other, and I would feel I would feel cast off to the side if they just basically just cared about their job. So I think in a way I think I would like that, but in reality I would hate it because it's just like they would just be obsessed with their job all the time and I never get to see them. So that'd be a little rough.
So you appreciate the dedication, but you at the same time
I do. I
not appreciate not being
exactly, especially if it's a job where they feel like they're doing something for the betterment of the world. Mm-hmm. You know, like if they're doing, you know, like the doctor or someone who is like they're a good cop or a good detective who's like they are trying to do something good.
Yeah,
I do appreciate the commitment and the dedication to the job, but it would be rough on a relationship. So thinking realistically that way, I do kind of want to put him at side piece, but yeah, the whole thing about like I feel like he wouldn't be a very good boyfriend.
Well, that would be side piece material.
Yes, yeah, not something that's you're right, something. So yeah, I guess so. If it's not someone that I care too much about, like an actual relationship, yeah, he's gonna go in side piece.
In which case, you got to think about these categories. Mm-hmm. Like, is this guy's side piece?
Yeah, no.
Side piece?
No, you're right. I'm gonna have to go through and I gotta make my final choice.
True.
Okay, so we got one more. Oh wait, no, I know who the last one. Oh my God, Mark.
Another.
We're supposed to keep it to one character per franchise.
I don't care.
Well, fucking Yuri from
So we
Spy
got
Family.
Yuri from the Spy Family.
Well, I can say right now that it doesn't matter even if I liked him because he only has eyes for his sister. Okay. So it doesn't fucking matter if I like him or not.
Okay. Now, stop there.
Okay.
What if he didn't have eyes just for his sister? What if his spectrum was a little bit more broad?
Well, he has a good job. He has a very good job. And he's cute. He's cute. I like the look at it. But he also is insanely jealous. So that's a problem. Yes. If he likes someone, he gets a little too jealous. And he does have definitely a scary side to him as well. Like you see it when he's kind of in work mode. A little scary, but I kind of like that. You know, it's like he'd be very sweet, very childish, but also very
sweet.
Yeah.
Childish.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But also, like, he's very young too. Like, he is quite young. He's in his early 20s or something.
I thought he was mid to late 20s.
Either way, like to me, even if he is older, he seems young to me. So that's a little bit of an ick. I know he's of age, but he looks younger and I feel like he acts younger a lot of the time. And yeah, the whole kind of the obsession with his sister
that's kind of weird.
That's hard to get around. So for that reason, I will have, he does look good in his uniform though.
Man in uniform.
Yeah, I do love a man in uniforms. We actually have a lot of men in uniforms. So yeah, he looks nice, but I can't get past that whole thing. So for that reason, we're going to put him at looking respectfully.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good spot to put him. All right, so now comes, this is more difficult than I thought because with Mark, with his waifu list, he picked a waifu pretty easily and he didn't stray from it. I got to be a little bit more selective. So I'm also going to be moving some characters around. So like whoever is going to be at the top is like my favorite pick of that tier, if that makes sense.
You have 4 characters.
I do have 4 characters in Husbandos. So, all right, let me go ahead and let me do some adjusting here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I have done a little bit of maneuvering around, and I mean, it's not I don't feel like it's a very controversial choice, but yeah, Howl is the ultimate husbando. It was between Roy and Howl. Howl got the edge because I watched Howl's Moving Castle, so I know his character more. Roy sounded very cool, and he was very close. It was tough. Like, I was here deliberating for a little while, but that's it. This is my list. Howl is the ultimate husbando, but we had some really good choices. This was tougher than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. So,
well, I mean, you did start off with having like 4 different characters in Ultimate Husband.
I know. It just, like I said, it just goes to show that my audience has good taste.
I'm still surprised that Frankie is below, like, in hard pass.
Just because I feel like if I were to see Frankie, like someone who looked like Frankie, I'm sorry if it makes me...
he's a comical character.
I know, okay.
Guaranteed.
All right, I'm just saying that if I were out and about, and I'm sorry if this sounds a little bit... I'm sorry if this sounds shallow, but if I saw someone that looked like Frankie just out and about, I wouldn't look twice. Be someone I would have to get to know and, like, as a person and be like, oh, he's actually really funny and quite charming. But yeah, like, if I was just looking... Hey, you know what? He deserves... You're right. He deserves more respect than that. He does. Okay. I'm going to change one thing, and we're going to move Frankie up. I do find Yuri more attractive, so I'll put him at the top of looking respectfully. But yeah, you're right. I shouldn't put Frankie at hard pass. He's too sweet. So, exactly. Okay. So I've changed it now. So Frankie is at looking... Justice for Frankie. So there we go. So he is... Mark has convinced me. But I think I'm good. I'm not going to touch it anymore. So that's it, guys. That is my tier list. I want to know what your thoughts are. Mark has his thoughts. Who did you? You said Kakashi would be your ultimate husbando if it were up to you, right? Yeah, okay. All right.
Kakashi or Roy.
Okay, fair enough. I feel like those are good choices as well. But I want to know what you guys thought of my list. Where would you have these characters on your tier list if you were to do your own? Let me know below in the comments. And also, if you want to, you can recommend some other husbandos, and maybe we'll do a part 3 because I'm sure Mark is very excited at the idea of doing this again.
We'll see about that.
We'll see, okay. But thank you guys so much for watching. This was so much fun. Mark, thank you for suffering through looking at hot anime guys for a couple of days for me. I appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. So yeah, thank you guys again for your support, for your recommendations for the tier list, and for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
I did it. Hey, Penny. Hey, Penny. Hey, Penny.
Aw, he's like, why? Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Lindsay VA, Lunar, Kenju Storm, and Icognito.